Hi everyone, my name is Manvi Kumbar and my student ID is 1014120999. So today I will be showing you my assignment 4 for applied data science. So basically let's begin with that. So first of all I have Yes, I have imported all the libraries, all the important libraries here, like the pandas, PLT, and NP over here. And then I'm loading the dataset using the pandas read CSV file function, CSV function, which is the first step for any data analysis. So basically, it shows me like to read the data directly from my CSV file into the data frame, so which is easy. And then let's begin with that. So next is like showing the first three rows. So I have used the head function to display the first three rows of the data set. So if I just run this one, then you can see that the first three rows are displayed here, 0 1 2. Then we are using then sticks a next question which says that I have to show the first five rows. Then I'm using the first five rows to show that one. So you can see that there's first five rows are visible here. And then I'm deleting the model column permanently. So basically I have used here um, so basically what I'm doing is I'm using drop function here in order to drop the model column permanently. So if I just run here, then you can see that like the model column is deleted permanently here. So yes, and then let's begin with another question which says like drop the rows with indices 1, 3, and 5 permanently. So basically I'm dropping here the first 3 and 5 indices, and then I'm just displaying the first 4 rows in order to show that. So basically you can see that the indices first, third, and fifth is dropped and it's deleted permanently. And then I'm calculating the mean of the range column. So I have used a dot mean function here in order to find out the mean, and then I'm printing the value. And then you can see this is the mean of the range column. And then the next question says count the F values in the type column. So basically I'm using value counts dot get in order to find out how many values are there. So basically there are a total of 50 uh, 50 where it has F values in the type column, and then I'm replacing it with AAAA, and then I'm using dot replace function here, which replaces the F with AAA. So here you can see initially it was like type. I'm just showing you the first four values. So basically here you can see the type F and F for 0 and 6. However, here you can see that for the 0th it's type AAA, and 6th it's AAA now. So uh, that's where it get the F got replaced. So then we are converting the cost column to integer type. So basically here you can, if I just run and I just show the first four values, then you can see that it's changed into the like the first five values are changed into that. If I just run this one first, then run this. Sorry, my bad. I forgot to show you this one. Sorry. So basically, it's replacing the dollar sign here and the brackets which were here. So first we are gonna replace that one, and then we are showing the int 32 the data type here, and then we're just converting the cost column into the integer type. So if I just run that, you can see that the type is like now integer, and then we're calculating the average of the cost column. So I have used the average cost dot mean function for this one, and then I'm calculating the average of the cost for each continent. And then if I just run that one, you can see that this is like a mean for the cost column, and then I'm just counting the average for the cost of each continent. So then you can see over here, and then the next question which says to calculate the mean, max, and for the cost column grouped by the continent. So if I you can see over here that these are the continents, the minimum value and the maximum value, and this the value over here. So then next is if I just first just forgot to read that. Okay. So then there is next question which says to show the bar chart here. So here's the code for that, and I'm just running that, and then you can see that it's showing us all the ID range value and the cost according to their mean values here. So here I have displayed the mean value. However, this is the mean of the numerical continent columns by the continent, and this is the different. I have given like a different colors like blue for the ID, orange for the range, green for the value, and the red for the cost. So these are all the continents here, and then you can see for them like how their ranges and everything is on the bar chart. And then um, if I just run this one, then you can see the cost and then the data type and the name and the count over here. So then if we're talking about the percentage, the value count over here, and then so basically these are all the questions here for all, like I have displayed all the questions here. So let's begin with this one. So basically, this question shows the histogram for the cost column. So I have used dot hist function over here in order to show. I'm given the title as histogram of the cost, and I'm labeling the x as the cost and y as the frequency, and then I'm just showing that the histogram. So you can see over here that it's displaying the cost and the frequency, and then the graph are the same. And then I'm just playing the histogram for the 50 bins over here. So again, I have named it as the histogram of the cost for the 50 bins. And again, the x is cost, and the y axis is showing the frequency for the same. So here you can see for the 50 bins, the histogram for that same. And then we're calculating the missing values in the zip code and the type columns. And here is the code for the same. And then I'm showing the summary of the null values in the entire data frame over here. So here I'm running that. Okay. And then it shows that one, and then we are dropping the values, the rows with any which has any missing value over here. So if I'm dropping them, then I'm just saying that how many rows are remaining for the same. So there are like 936 rows which are still left, and the rest of them are dropped over here. So then I'm showing the stats for the type column and then counting the missing values regarding the same. So here is the code for the same. So basically with the type, this shows the type over here. So it's the stats for the same, and then the rest is just the count. Um, yeah. So basically, then I'm dropping the remaining values, the dropping the rest of the rows. So now it shows 941. Uh, Rest are dropped over here, and then I'm using the id, I'm setting the id column as the new index. So here is the code, and then removing the index name, and then showing the values of the cell where id is 70 and the column under is the value. So if I just run this, it's working properly. And then I'm just showing the index column according to the questions. According to the question, I'm showing the index column and the shape, and the reset the index, and then showing the index column and the shape again. So here you can see the code for the same. So basically I'm showing the uh, index before and then resetting it and then showing it again over here. So you can see here the values, and then I'm describing the data frame and then fetching the value of first row and the third row for the description. So if I just run that, it's working properly. And then yeah, and then I'm sorting the value counts by frequency, and then sorting the values alphabetically. So yeah, so basically here is sorting the values by frequency, and then I'm sorting the values on the basis of the alphabetically. Now it's arranged alphabetically here, and then I'm showing the specific rows like first three, five, and seven. 7, and then the columns for the cost and the continent for the same. And then if I just run this one, you can see that it shows me the specific rows and then the columns for the same, like the cost and the continent over here. And then I'm saving the data frame with modifications into the new CSV file. So here you can see this is my this is like my Python file, and this is my the CSV file which I have uploaded before, like in the beginning, and then updated test CSV file, which is this one, which I'm after doing all these changes and removing all the values. Now it's showing me the updated test values over here. So you can see this is the updated one. Okay, and then this is my before one. So that's it for my um assignment 4. Thank you.